Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I want to say a pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Today I would like to share a very traditional back home recipe with you guys and also with my kids because they never tried this before, and it is paynoose, homemade paynoose, step by step. We all know that paynoose is made with cow's milk. After the cow give birth to the little one, the milk is used to make paynoose. But in North America, we have no access to cows and milk, so we have to make our own paynoose. And luckily, my mom taught me a version for that, so I can share it with my kids, and I would like to share it with you guys as well. If you're interested in this video, come on down and let's get started. To make the paynoose, I leave out 4 cups of milk this morning on my countertop because I know if you leave your milk out of the fridge, it will start curdling. So if you look in this measuring cup, you can see that it's already starting to do the curdling process and the water is sitting on top. I'm going to be adding about 1 more liter to that. We're going to warm them up in a pot, and this will help the other milk to develop curdle as well, so we're going to have more. So let's get over to the stove and make some more curdles. So I have the regular fresh milk warming up, and when you're doing this process, you want to have your stove to medium or to low, so we're not boiling over our milk. I believe it's hot, so the next thing I'm gonna do here, I will add the milk that I had sitting outside my counter from this morning into the fresh milk. And if you look here, you can see that there is that thickness and the curdle. So I know some people add lemon juice to theirs or lime juice, because I know back home when we want to make paynoose, we used to squeeze half of a lemon or lime and it will turn the milk for you. But I had an uncle who used to leave milk out of the fridge and then it will start curdling up. So that's another way of doing it. So we don't want to turn it too much because we don't want to break up the curds. So while it's warming up, it's gonna form more and more curds. And when we have a lot more than this, I'll show you the next step. So our milk is on about 7 to 8 minutes now, and I can see on the top there's a lot more chunkiness floating around. Look at big pieces now, but I have it on like low heat, so I'm gonna clear the edges, and we still have to let it go some more because there's a lot more to curdle in there. I'm gonna add just a teaspoon of brown sugar now, and this is gonna add a little bit of sweetness to the curdle. We're gonna mix that in. Now that the milk is warm, it's gonna melt quickly. And then we will come back in a few minutes again. So we're gonna check on this again. We're about 12 minutes in, and look at that. We're getting a nice amount of the curdles here. I'm still gonna let it go a little bit more, so all that thickness can rise to the top, because that's what we need for our paynoose. Remember how paynoose look back home? Just like this. So a little bit more, and then we'll come back again. So look at the top here. What we're seeing, this is all curdles. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use a strainer. because we want to get it out from the water. And we are gonna strain the curdle and separate it from the water. And I'm gonna put this in a different dish so we can prepare this for our paynoose. So let me show you. I'm gonna cook it back in this pan, so I'm gonna put it into here. Look at that, nice thick curdle. So I'm gonna continue to do the same thing. Strain it out nicely, and then I'm gonna put it back into my pan and make sure I get all the curdles out. So we started out with our milk about this much, and I keep boiling and dipping out the curdle as it comes to the top. I'm gonna keep doing that until I can't get any more curdle. I have here all the curdle that I dipped out so far. It's a good portion, but I'm still going some more. So if you're doing this process, make sure you get all your curdles out before you throw the liquid away. After I finish this process, I'm gonna show you the next step. So here I have all my curdles in the pan. I boiled the liquid down till I got everything out of it. So I'm gonna start my stove. Now we're gonna put the paynoose together. I'm gonna add 2 pieces of cinnamon sticks, and paynoose goes best with ginger, and I like to shred mine a little so we can have that a little bite in it plus the flavor as well. So I'm gonna add enough ginger in here. I'll leave all the measurement in the description below. I'm gonna give this a turn, and I am putting my stove on medium heat. So we want to mix in the flavor of the ginger and the flavor of the cinnamon stick, and we don't want to break it up too much. If you notice, this part look a little bit more on the creamier side because that's the last batch that I got out. I like when it's chunky because that's what I know paynoose to be like. And you can also leave it with a little bit more of the liquid. So now the next thing I'm gonna do here is add a little bit of vanilla essence for flavor. I'm gonna add it's a non-alcohol essence. I'm using this Guyana brand. So I'm gonna add it right in the pan like that. Just a little bit goes a long way. We're gonna mix everything, and you can see that it looks just like paynoose already. And instead of adding sugar to this, I'm gonna sweeten it with some condensed milk. That ginger already enhanced the fragrance of the paynoose, and I will add my condensed milk to sweeten it. If you're watching this video and you know what paynoose is, please let me know in the description when was the last time you had paynoose. I would really like to have some of the back home paynoose. Unfortunately, I can't have it. I have 1/4 cup of condensed milk. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna mix that in. I wanna lower this stove down a little bit more. And this will be ready in no time. I wanna see the expression on my kids' face because they never had paynoose before. So I would like a good review today of this paynoose. So let me mix this in. I'll come back and show you guys the next step. So just 2 minutes on the stove, And this is ready. My kitchen smells so lovely with the ginger, the smell of paynoose, and the cinnamon. So now I'm gonna plate up. So here is my beautiful homemade step-by-step paynoose, and I got a good portion. Before I plate up, I'm gonna let one of my kids do the taste test because I want their honest opinion on how it tastes. But before I do the taste test, I have a success story to share with our very own sister Donna. She followed my recipe for fried okra, stew saltfish, and roti, and she did an amazing job. Now she leave me feeling hungry to have some more of that. I'm gonna post Sister Donna's success story right after this before we do the taste test. So today I'm gonna get Natalie's opinion on our homemade paynoose. Natalie, you wanna say hi?
Hi.
Okay, so we have her paynoose all dished out. And Natalie, if you wanna taste and let the viewers know how it tastes.
Okay.
So let us wait for her.
Oh my god, I'm so speechless.
Really?
Yes. This is so creamy, sweet, and delicious.
What it tastes like? Anything that you had before?
No.
Really? Okay, so do you like it?
Yeah, it's so good.
Do you taste milk in there or no?
I can taste it and it's like so nice.
Okay, perfect. So guys, that's our homemade version of paynoose. I know some of you probably miss having paynoose from back home, but trust me, this is a very the closest you can get to the paynoose from the cow when it gives birth. This is the closest you can get, the flavor and everything else. If you are longing for some paynoose, or even if you never had it, I hope you will give it a try. If you like this video,
Please subscribe.
Please give us a thumbs up.
Please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Ring the bell to get our news videos. Bye for now.